inside one of the plastic waste collecting facilities in Lagos. All the plastics here were picked up from the streets of the commercial city. On a daily basis, hundreds of bags of plastic waste are brought into the recyclers facility. These women do the sorting, removing any unwanted material and prepare the plastics for processing. Usually what happens is that after the plastics have been sorted, they are then bagged like this and later compressed. Now they call it baling here. After the baling, the plastics are then sent to a crushing plant where they're crushed into flakes before they are sold to merchants. Now these merchants either use them here or export majority of them to China. But now that China is imposing a ban on the importation of plastics, facilities like this are considering recycling at home. Experts say that this is the best way to go.
But I think in the medium to the longer term, people that see this as an opportunity, they will position themselves and they will start adding value here in Lagos. Instead of me exporting my waste flakes, for instance, my waste plastic, for instance, to China, I can turn around and create a bottle-to-bottle recycling plant or a plastic recycling plant here in Nigeria. Because what we do is we take the waste, we ship it to China, and we just buy the end product.
The technology to process plastic in Africa should be here. We don't really have to export. We don't. All the recyclables that we can gather, we should process them right here in Africa. We were exporting this, all right? We were scavenging, scooping, package, and export for production in China. Why can't we process here?
Nigeria generates an estimated 30 million metric tons of waste annually. Of this figure, 2.5 million metric tons are plastic waste. Lagos alone accounts for about 300,000 of that. Some recycling does take place in Lagos, but the industry is still at its infancy.
What I think China can do to help Africa grow, and I think what African cities can do, all the technology that you cannot use in China, bring them here. Let us all start to be recyclers. Let us now use those scraps. Bring your scraps to Africa. Let us process them.
Imagine Lagos growing and having more of that, having more, industries that turn waste into products, and Lagos now can even supply neighboring states, neighboring countries with the end products. So I think, Lagos is a port city. So it's a strategic thing that I think we need to really grab.
For now, it's still business as usual at the recyclers facility here in Lagos. But things may soon change. Sooner than later, a full-blown plastic waste recycling plant may be springing up here. Deji Badmus, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.